Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started shuffling, and while I do that, I'll make a few short announcements. So today, first of all, we're doing a Celtic cross for your weekly message. If this reading doesn't resonate, make sure you check out your playlist. There's many other readings on there for you, and they are all timeless. If you want to check out the description box below, you're going to find all the information you need down there about this video and my channel. Also, there's a link down there for my Etsy shop. If you're interested in gemstone jewelry, make sure you guys check it out. I spent all weekend posting up a new design of a bracelet that I have on there. They're all made with real gemstones, so make sure you guys check that out. I just want to take a second and say thank you to every single Taurus that watches my videos, supports the channel and my shop. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. As always, any deck you're interested in for the videos that you watch, those decks are always listed below with a link. Just click the link next to the name of the deck. It'll take you where you need to go to find out more information about that deck. Spirit, we ask for the highest messages and guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, please. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, Taurus. Let's see. Your current energy, we have the Page of Wands. What's helping or hindering you? The Six of Cups. What's in the recent past? The Nine of Swords. Coming up in the near future, the King of Pentacles. What's in your subconscious emotions? The Eight of Pentacles. How do others view you right now? The Page of Cups. How are you impacting your current situation? The Eight of Wands. What's the environment like? Two of Pentacles. And what do you need to be aware of? The Five of Swords. What's the most likely outcome? Queen of Wands. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, Taurus, so in the recent past you have this Nine of Swords. This is an energy of anxiety, of fear, things keeping you up at night. So I'm getting a couple different things here with this. For some of you, there's a lot of stress in your life right now, and I feel like it's about money. Maybe it's almost like you're running numbers at night as you're trying to fall asleep. It just keeps replaying over in your head, trying to find solutions, what's going on, where you're at, how your finances are, your current job, things like that. For others of you, I feel like you're just having a really difficult time falling asleep. It's almost as if there's like a very high energy or something that keeps bothering you, keeping you awake. For some of you, Taurus, I feel as though if you don't have a lot of stress in your life right now, or you feel as though something either keeps you awake or keeps waking you up in the middle of the night, I almost get this sense like some of your spiritual abilities are coming online. And you may be sensing spirits that are around you. And that's kind of why you're being woken up in the middle of the night. So with your current energy, you have the Page of Wands. I almost feel like you're stepping into something new, or you're new to a specific circumstance. So you could be new to a career or a way of living. But it's almost like I get that feeling that you're in the energy of like you just started over or you just started something new. What's helping or hindering you is the Six of Cups. Now this is my card for the past, okay? People that you dealt with in the past. And I feel like this is kind of a hindrance. It's something from the past that you hold on to. Maybe it's a connection, a person, a way that you used to do work in a previous job. But there's something here that you're not letting go of and trying to, I feel like, bring it into your current situation or your new beginning or this fresh start. Some of you, it is like maybe you started a new job or went to a new company, and at the old place they used to do things a certain way, and so that's kind of the way that you know how to do whatever it is you're doing at this new job. But they don't want it done that way. They want it done a different type of way. And so you're kind of trying to mesh the two together. Now, this could also be just in life in general, you know, trying to step forward into something new, but you still have like this string attached to like a connection from the past, a person, or a way of living from the past. And I almost get it as like it's almost like a ball and chain that you're trying to drag with you into the current situation or the new future that you're trying to build for yourself. It really feels like this weight that drags you down or holds you back. Now, in your subconscious emotions, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and I feel like if you, like in your thought process or your emotions, it's almost like if you try hard enough, you put in enough effort, you put in the hard work, you're gonna get somewhere. Like there's no way you can be held back here. This is all about being determined really deep down to move forward, to build something, to utilize what you already know and the wisdom that you've gained from all of the lessons in order to move forward. Now, this could be in career, general life, take it as resonates. But I really feel deep down, it's just like this firm belief that if you put the time and effort into moving forward or into this new beginning or this new job, you're going to be able to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. But what I'm getting here is that for those of you that have this like ball and chain here, you're going to make it more difficult than it needs to be. That is going to make it more difficult than it needs to be to try to start this fresh new start. And what I'm hearing right now is like I've already given up everything, or I already moved to this new place, or I already started this new job, or I've already taken a step forward. Like, how am I holding on to this? Some of you don't even realize that you're still holding on to a connection or whatever this heaviness is. And it almost feels as though what I'm getting is like this notion of not actually dealing with it, but feeling as though if you just work hard enough on the future, you can kind of bypass the ball and chain or just leave it there and your effort is going to like overcome that, is what I'm getting. I'd like to I want to know a little bit more about this ball and chain here. What is this, Spirit? The Six of Cups for what's hindering Taurus. So you have the Ten of Cups. So this could be like a family situation, or I'm sorry, Ten of Pentacles. A money situation that you used to be in. Definitely tied to the past of like home and family here. So this could be a connection to a family member, an intimate partner, a friend, something like that. Or a job. Somehow, some way that ended. And it did cause some anxiety here, but that's kind of what you're holding on to. It's either a specific way of doing things or how you know to go about things because that's the way you've always done them, or it's a person or a connection that is still very much in your heart space. And it's like, it's almost like this avoidance or a feeling as if you don't have to completely let go of this or heal this. You're just going to keep moving forward and just put in, 10 times more effort. That way you don't have to let go of it. Now, how other people see you right now is this Page of Cups. This is also something new. What I find interesting here is you show up as the Page of Wands and everybody else sees you as the Page of Cups. So it's almost as if people can see what you're holding on to, this emotional connection. You're trying to create something in the physical reality that's new. And, you know, maybe it's that job or just your new life. But other people see you as trying to start something new on an emotional level, maybe like an emotional freedom here. And the two just aren't connecting. So it's almost as if people on the outside can see whatever this ball and chain is, but you cannot see it or you don't want to look at it. You want to move forward here. Now, I'm not saying that what other people see means anything to you at all. It doesn't have to. But there is a tie there or something there that others can see that you are trying to overcome or look over. So in your current energy, how you're impacting this situation is the Eight of Wands. Like, you're trying to move very quickly forward. You're trying to communicate that you're ready, you know, to move forward, to start this new beginning. It's like your words are speaking this to the universe and to the people around you, but your heart is not feeling that. It's like this, that tether is attached to your heart space. So whatever this is that you're needing to let go of is absolutely something emotional, some type of emotional connection that is extremely strong, I feel. And you're just trying to move as quickly as you can forward, avoid the things that you can, and just put in a lot of hard work to try to make up for not exactly confronting whatever this is. And some of you, I don't think, even know how to confront this. I think it's more of like, okay, I feel this, you know, this sucks. I had my moment and now I'm moving on. Like, for those of you that get emotional or something comes up by surprise that you're not quite expecting, and it causes you to get emotional over it. It's like you're trying to deal with it at like one part of the day or one thing at a time, but then it's never like you go back to it or try to, I don't know, it's almost like I just get this, like, it hits you, you cry, you suck it up and you move on, but it doesn't actually get healed. That's kind of the energy that I get here. So in the environment, you have this Two of Pentacles. This is all about trying to balance things, okay? So you have two pentacles, and in this depiction, she's riding a bike. The pentacles are represented by the two wheels, which are obviously completely different sizes and not balanced at all. And this is just the environmental energy, kind of like this Eight of Wands, of you just trying to push forward as quickly as you possibly can. So, clarifying the Two of Swords, we have the Five of Swords. This is that mental conflict, okay? This is trying to bypass those thoughts, the logic, the actual emotional healing that needs to be done. This is, you know, kind of trying to argue with yourself. It's like a internal conflict is what I'm getting, and it impacts your environment absolutely. Now you also have this, the World that came out, which is all about cycles, starting new beginnings. And then the Seven of Wands, so a defensive energy. What I feel like with these cards is in the environment, it's like you're trying to fight for a new beginning, but you're not letting go of the past or the things that need attention and need healed. You're not letting those go. You're just trying to bypass those. And that creates conflict for what it is you want to step into. Coming up in the near future, you have this King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles for Taurus, please. In the near future. So the Five of Wands in the reverse. and the Ten of Swords. So it's almost as if in the near future you decide that you can no longer carry this burden with you any longer. Like this mental strain or conflict here. It's like an internal mental conflict. You're constantly battling your thoughts and your emotions. It's like you just don't want to take a look at this. And it's almost like you're saying, like, what good is it going to do for me to stay in those emotions or confront those emotions? Like, it doesn't do me any good because it feels so terrible. It's so heartbreaking or hurtful or painful. It's this feeling of it doesn't do you any good to even confront it, just trying to bypass it or push through it. This is where it comes to a head, though, is when you let go of that internal conflict, that conflict between the heart and the mind wanting to move forward as quickly as possible, just cut it out and not think about it again, and the heart kind of tugging you back because there's still that connection, that emotional tie that hasn't been healed. This is the ending of that. We see the Five of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Swords. This is no longer being able to go on the way that you're going on. Moving forward, letting go, cutting ties with those attachments here. The King of Pentacles is somebody who comes in very stable, very self-nurturing, takes care of all of his emotional needs, all of his mental needs, and is very financially stable and secure. This is what's coming in for you in the near future. Now, what you need to be aware of is this Five of Swords, which is in your environment. That is that energy, that mental conflict, trying to blow past those things that really need your attention at this point in time. Tell us about this Five of Swords for what Taurus needs to be aware of. Okay, yeah. So we have four cards that came out. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is a signifier of holding yourself back, not being able to move forward because you're afraid that you're going to lose your stability, your security, if you let go of what you know from the past, whether it's career or like your home. This can also be afraid of letting go of possessions from that emotional commitment or emotional tie. And this could just be holding back from letting go of that emotional tie. We have that Ten of Wands, which is that heavy, heavy burden, feeling like you can't go on any further. And you literally cannot because you're holding yourself back by holding on to this. And then we have the Six of Swords. So the possibility of moving forward is there. But with the Six of Swords, this is saying that you have to drop those wands. You have to quit holding yourself back. Something has to give here, and you're going to have to confront those deep down emotions, that emotional tether, that ball and chain that you've been carrying around for quite a while here. We have the King of Pentacles. So what you need to be aware of is directly tied to the near future here, because you have the King of Pentacles for what's coming in the near future, and then what you need to be aware of with that Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Six of Swords, and now the King of Pentacles. You can have victory in this. You can heal yourself and move forward and stop holding on to this ball and chain, the things that hold you back. You don't have to avoid whatever it is. I'm hearing emotional turmoil inside. It doesn't have to continue being a battle of the mind and the heart here. There is a possibility for you to let this go. What's the advice on how to deal with this for Taurus, please? Alright, so we have the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this is about telling yourself the truth, speaking your truth. So what I'm getting here, Taurus, is I'm not saying that you're lying, okay? I'm saying that what this feels like is you're not telling the truth. And I know you're going to say, sounds like the same thing, but it isn't. Some things are so painful that it's extremely difficult for us to face the truth, to speak the truth about it, to see the truth about it, or just even acknowledge the truth of it. Spirit's advice in dealing with this ball and chain is to let go of this. You have to turn these upright. You have to start communicating how you really feel. If you're not comfortable with communicating it with those who love you, that are around you, or even counseling or anything like that, communicate it to yourself out loud. Just be at home by yourself. Talk the things out. That is what's going to get you through this, is by, I'm not even going to say confronting, because it really isn't. It's just finally saying the truth. Say out loud your fears. Tell, your space, the universe, how much it hurts. What exactly you're feeling. That's how you're going to get through this. That's how you're going to heal this. How you're going to turn that ball and chain into free new energy that helps you move forward into healing. Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, it's all about truth. It's about communication, what you're telling yourself and what you're telling other people, or attempting to show other people. But I can tell you that other people see the truth, even if you're not saying it. They feel it when they're around you. They know how difficult your situation is. This is about facing the truth, saying the truth, acknowledging the truth of your feelings. That's how you stop self-sabotaging your commitment to moving forward, your freedom, your ability to feel this burden lifted. That's what I'm getting. So the final, or most likely outcome here, we have the Queen of Wands. I almost feel like once this is completed, or once this is actually stated out loud, you say it, it kind of starts this healing process, and it gives you this freedom to think, freedom to feel, freedom to dream again, or desire again. I almost feel like you haven't felt a desire for anything in quite a long time. Tell us about this Queen of Wands. Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. So the freedom to think again, to feel whole again, to raise your vibration, possibly even meet your match for those of you who are single, or maybe you lost somebody. This doesn't have to be another person coming in. It can. But it can also be something that just raises your vibration so that you feel a little more whole again instead of so empty or lost. It's like your mental space on your heart and what you can attract and where you want to go and your dreams and goals, that completely and utterly shifts from where you're at right now. Once you start facing the truth, stating the truth, showing the truth, you allow that healing process to begin, which allows you to move forward in a freer, more uplifting way. It allows you to think freely and clearly. It allows you to call in your soulmate if that is what you desire. The Two of Cups it can be about decisions. It can be about soulmates or twin flames. It can be about somebody that vibes at the same place, same level as you, even like a friendship. Or it could just be about finding that place where you belong in the world, whether it's moving or a new job or whatever it is. But once you take care of this ball and chain here by telling yourself the truth, by speaking the truth out loud, it's really going to free you up, Taurus. So that's the advice from Spirit. Some of you may be ready to do this at this point, and some of you may not. But just understand it's something to look at. We can't heal and move forward until we are speaking the truth about how we feel. And so that's what Spirit is coming out to say at this point in time for you, Taurus. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'll see you all next time.